You've turned on to Rykerroad.
Well, we have a Patreon winner here, and we have Paloma, Labor. So this is official music video. It says it has captions, so hopefully they're right. And I'm excited because the name is Labor, so I need to know what this is about.
Yeah, so is it because it's spelled with a U, so labor or labor? So, you know, it's like hard work or, you know, giving birth.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen here, but it seems like from the comments that this is a very emotional one. So going into this blind, we figured it was best to start the night with this just in case, because we have learned our lesson before from, you know, not doing that. But either way, we know the patrons don't steer us wrong. So without knowing context, I think that we just need to just do it.
Yeah.
There's no way I can make a pop with that.
Welcome back, you music junkies. I'm Eric. I'm the hip hop head.
I'm Kyle. I'm the metal head.
And we're brothers that react to shit, so let's do that. Tonight we have Paloma, Labor official music video.
Why are you hanging on so tight to the rope that I'm hanging from?
Oh.
Off this island, this was an escape plan. Carefully timed it, so let me go
Got a groove?
and dive into the waves below.
Oh.
Who tends the orchards? Who fixes up the gables? Emotional torture from the head of your high table. Who fetches the water from the rocky mountains? And walk back down again to feel your words in a sharp sting.
Ooh. Okay, so first of all, obviously the whole like the servant and things like that, like the laborer and all these things, like, but at the same time, like this also this is striking me as almost one of those like kind of almost uppity feelings, with also having that kind of back tone of some haunting.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of like those like it almost kind of has that like Johnny Sailor Bold vibe to it, like almost like a shanty. So I'm digging it. I like that vibe. So okay, so I just had to touch on that. But
yeah, I mean, even to go further on that is I think that, you know, this has a I mean, there's many different like grooves and cadences that we've had like in everything that we've listened to, as far as like, you know, what's the beat doing, how is it driving us, and what's like, you know, what's prepping us for what's coming next. Is that the main thing that came to my mind was soul stirring. This is something that, you know, really just like gets into like, you know, the depth of you and just musically, and then lyrically, you know, just like the idea of like working for, no gratification or any kind of like, you know, hey, good job or anything. Right. So, I mean, unfortunately for these times, that's very consistent with how things were.
And what did they? She said something about your sharp tongue hurting or something like that, like just with probably just screaming, you know, obscenities and stuff at these people or her specifically, things like that. And the fact of like this escape plan was perfectly timed and all this stuff. So I'm interested to see where this story is going to go.
Yeah, for real.
So okay, let's get back into this.
Let's do it.
And I'm getting fucking tired. The capillaries in my eyes are bursting. If all love died, would that be the worst thing? Somebody I thought was my savior sure made me do a whole lot of labor. The kind of skin in my hands is cracking. If our love ends, would that be a bad thing? And the silence haunts a bed chamber. You made me do too much labor.
Okay.
All right.
I was a little off, but still, yeah.
Too much labor. Apologies for my tongue. I never used. Busy lapping from flowing cup and stabbing with your fork. I know you're a smart man. And weaponize the false incompetence. It's dominance under a guy. If we had a daughter, I'd watch and could not save her.
Oh, God.
Torture from the head of your high table.
From the head of your high table.
She'd meet the same cruel fate. So now I've gotta run so I can undo this mistake.
Yeah.
God.
At least I've gotta try.
Right.
Yep.
The capillaries in my eyes are bursting. If our love died, would that be the worst thing? For somebody I thought was my savior, sure make this once I bet shaver. You make me do too much labor. All day, every day, therapist, mother made nymph, then a virgin, nurse, then a servant, just an appendage, live to attend him so that he never lifts a finger. 24/7 baby machine, so he can live out his picket fence dreams. It's not an act of love if you make her, you make me do
Right, yeah.
labor. All day, every day, therapist, mother made nymph, then a virgin, nurse, then a servant, just an appendage, live to attend him so that he never lifts a finger. 24/7 baby machine, so he can live out his picket fence dreams. It's not an act of love if you make her.
It's ironic. It looks like blood.
Yeah. These layerings.
Yes. And now she's gone. Oh my God. So, okay. Getting like just, the idea of like the comments and like not like being able to like fully tell what this is about, because we don't try to read everything. We try to like skim, at least like, like what can we emotionally prepare for? Dude, this is, we did To Be a Man, and that focused on, a very modernized version of what men go through. And I would say honestly that, it's not just, about men. I would say that people go through that.
Oh yeah.
And unfortunately there is a stereotype, that does apply to that. And with this dude, it's kind of like almost like the other side to that coin of like, this is how things used to be, and unfortunately how things still are to this day.
I would say it still can be, yes.
Yeah, and it's very interesting, just like the imagery that was used in this, and the fact that it was all secluded to that one room. I was kind of expecting more maybe to happen.
Yeah.
But no, this is a very honest and very impactful way to look at this, and it's just one of those that, it irks me when there's relationships like that, or when one person carries everything and the other one just sits back, where it's like, there's that whole like it's 50-50 or it's 100 or whatever, but no, like effort, it's that type of thing.
I was just going to say that, where it's like, just because maybe, yes, they were focusing on the fact of like, food and dinner, but the point of it being everything.
Yeah.
There are days when people have to pick up more slack than others, but like you were saying, the effort, there was clearly only effort on one side of that, song and relationship and things that were happening. So there's two things you could say about that. Either A, he's so dense he doesn't understand, but he truly understood what was going on. That's the other side of it too, is like, no, they just have the power and this is what they do. But at the end, when he looked up and he was sitting there still at the table when she was gone, there was almost that like, oh. So it's weird, because I was like, well, which way was this supposed to be? Was he just a dick?
Right.
Or was he just, this was how he was taught and raised too, and then now he doesn't understand where his girl and everything is? Like, I don't know. But then that daughter line got me too, where it's like, if we were to have a daughter, like, so I was like, oh shit. But well, guys, this was incredible. The patrons never steer us wrong, so this was great. I hope we get to go through more. And remember, soft chips ahoy over hard every day of the week. And if you liked what you saw, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe. That way you never miss an upload. And watch just two idiots react to stuff. Comment down below if you want to see anything else. We'll get to it as soon as we can. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Adios.